Welcome to In Her Voice, a podcast created for women who listen to and live by their deepest wisdom, their inner voice. This was made for you, the woman who feels pulled to more, to lead, to create, to dream, and to be a world changer. My name is Kelly Covert, and I am an inner voice coach. Join me here each week as we explore what it means to reach for your inspired potential, all while honoring your worthiness each and every day. Hi there, this is Kelly. Thanks for popping in today. If you've been listening to my solo episodes, you will know that the last one that came out a couple of weeks ago was about what worthy means. I talk a lot about worthiness. I think a lot about worthiness. I sit inside of that word and that feeling a lot in my own life and in my work with you and on this podcast. This is a message, a theme that I want to return to again and again and again. And today I want to dive deeper into why worthiness matters. So we talked about what it means. And I remind you every single podcast that you are worthy. And I want you to know I believe that from the bottom of my heart. And I hope that you do too. But why does it matter? Why does worthiness matter in our lives? Why does it make a difference? So what? So I don't feel worthy, big deal, right? Wrong. Because worthiness creates a sense of well-being inside of us. Worthiness creates a sense of power inside of us. And worthiness is what allows us to be exactly who we were meant to be. And I'll just give you a scenario. Say you're, wanting to write a book. And you think to yourself, well, who am I to write a book? I don't really know anything. Nobody is going to want to read what I have to say. No one really cares about my life. What the words that I write down on the page aren't really going to make a difference for someone. So in all of those thoughts, you have felt your unworthiness, right? You have felt not good enough to do what your heart is telling you to do. Because if your heart's telling you to write a book, it's telling you that for a reason. And it's so easy for us to come up with all of the reasons for why we shouldn't. Well, I'm not good enough. I don't have the time. Nobody cares about what I have to say. All of the things that I just mentioned, right? And that sense of unworthiness, where all of those excuses come from, that's keeping you from doing what your heart is asking, right? A sense of unworthiness blocks our purpose in the world. Just sit with that for a minute. I'm pretty sure everybody that's listening to this podcast wants to live with purpose and wants to make a difference. And I'm going to speak truth to you right now. If you do not believe you are good enough, you are not tapping into your full power to live with purpose and to make a difference. I believe that owning your value, owning your worth, believing in your worthiness is a precursor to living your purpose and making a difference. And it's going to be really hard to do those things without believing that you're valuable and without believing that your heart is telling you truth. And so it does matter. It does make a difference. And we need to remind ourselves and each other just how important that it is every single day. And, those of you who know me know I have worthy literally tattooed onto my skin because I need that reminder. And I'm practicing owning my worth. I live in this. This is my language. And still, I need the reminders. And that's okay. I was just talking with a really good friend of mine the other day about how dang hard we are on ourselves. That when we need support, when we need reminders, when we need structure, we make it mean these horrible things about us that we don't follow through, or that, whatever. Like, we make it mean something bad when we need support. And it's not. You guys, can we just be kind to ourselves and give ourselves what we need? If you need a reminder that you are worthy, give it to yourself. Put a pop-up reminder in your phone every single day. Write it on your hand. Put it on your mirror. Say it to yourself. Say it out loud. Write it down 10 times in your journal. Whatever you need to do, because when you live in a place of worthiness, that is when you come into your power. And the cool thing about it is, not only do you come into your power as your own person, but when other people are around you and see you doing that, seeing you stepping into your light, that inspires them to do the same. And so in owning our own worthiness, we can create a ripple effect where people become empowered to be exactly who they are meant to be, and to change the world in exactly that way that they were meant to change the world. As I was thinking about what I wanted to share with you in this episode today, I thought about that beautiful Marianne Williamson quote, and I'm just going to read you the whole thing because I think that it is so valuable, and again, it's a great reminder. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. And that is from Marianne Williamson. And I just want you to hold on to that. We have been created to shine. We have been created to go out into the world and change it. And to do that, we must own our worthiness. And that is why worthiness matters. Remember, every single day, you are worthy.